Hello everyone out there on the internet, I am Jack of all trades and we're here for My Hero Academia. No, we're not. Hello everyone out there on the internet, I am Jack of all trades and we are here for Arcane Season 2, Episode 2, Watch It All Burn. Last time, it was a very Caitlyn-centric episode. Caitlyn and Vi specifically dealing with the death of her mother and the rest of the council members. Well, half of the council members. Yeah, minus Jace, half. 3 of the council members. And how Piltover was going to cope with that, with this sort of mass, again, wake isn't the word they used, but like a tribute ceremony remembering the lost, which was then ambushed by one of the CHEM-BARONS, believed to be having had some help from the inside. And Bessa, twice in the episode, showed strong moments of sort of leadership and taking control, which does not bode well, I think, for many of our characters. Yeah. That's the loose bullet points. You want to know more of my thoughts, go back and watch that video. Okay. This episode, Watch It All Burn. I'm pretty ready to dive on in. I hope. So, because last episode was pretty focused on Caitlyn specifically, was the focal character. But also Vi. I've got some stuff with Jace and other characters, of course. The show has always been really good at juggling all these different characters, at least in the first season. So I hope we continue to do that. It makes sense. It's been 3 years. So, okay, bring it back, just focusing on some of them. And then we'll widen that net out and bring back in the rest of the cast. That makes total sense. I would like for this episode to then focus more on Powder, though, as sort of our other main lead. It's Vi and Powder, Jinx are the 2 sort of leads. So it makes sense to focus on her next. Show us what's up with Powder after launching that fishbone, this rocket. Again, I know some things from the game, not everything, didn't play. Everything I know is just from being online, watching some of the cinematic trailers years ago, watching music videos, stuff like that. And some of the online speculation from around Season 1. But I didn't watch any trailers for this season, and again, I did not play the games. So, I think I'm ready to dive on in. 3, 2, 1, play. Netflix logo. Yeah, no, I hope this season, as I say, started with a few characters and we'll widen the net, bring everyone back in, rather than be an episode on this character, an episode on this character, and like focus on a character each episode. Bring everyone in. There we go. Yeah, okay. Oh, just like Silco.
Wannabe street thugs squabbling over scraps.
Oh.
Shoved off.
Oh.
Except this time, you aren't here to put it all back together.
Oh.
Could someone put all those holes in you?
And her hair wrapped her. Oh. Not taking responsibility for it. Damn, I liked her hair being around him almost like a hug, but then actually hugging him too. And the light here is so good. Oh.
She used to say a lot.
And
Her and you. Always bossing me around.
But that momentary grab of the wrist, not wanting to let go. The character animation has always been so good with this show. Fighting resisting the urge to grab him and pull him back up. Damn. I'm gonna miss Silco this season. They need to do something to. I hope it doesn't feel like there's a void without him. I hope they fill that hole. Though, as they said last.
Enough.
Oh no! She still hears his voice. That's how you keep him around. That's how you keep him around. Oh, and the mix of 2D with those effects. Intro time. Okay, that was beautiful. Okay. Wake up. Oh, I'm too early. I love this song. Dun, dun, dun. I wake up to the sound of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned. Oh, it feels so good to be back! Oh, I'm gonna be so sad when the series ends. But I've got 2 weeks till then. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. No way, I swear, I'll never be a saint, no way. My enemy prayed away, I swear, I'll never be a saint. Yeah, give us some Jinx focus. Oh! Okay, back to this scene with the other CHEM-BARONS. Right? Ooh. Changing up the art style again. Yeah. We haven't seen that guy, or her, or him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Finn's gone. Silco's gone now. Oh, I like them all reacting to it now. She's gone. We don't know what. We didn't really see this guy much. Yeah. 3 left. Okay. Ah, fighting for the throne. Okay. And everyone else in Ender City too, and then Jinx walks in. Okay. Already this season is back with the soundtrack. And Silco descending into the water, he's now with the fish and everything from the start of the show. Okay, hello, little girl. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, all the various factions and groups fighting for control. And all making power grabs. Now Silco's gone. And Jinx is gonna be this symbol that ends up uniting them. Or they just don't care, and no one's paying her any heed. Until this kid falls into her lap. These guys are really interesting. The tattoos as well, using these canes. Lots of wanted posters for Jinx everywhere. Ah, and then people take note. Oh, and there's some Firelights graffiti here as well. And now the song's being sung by a female voice, now that Jinx has sort of revealed herself.
Buzzing behind your eyes? Because you know in a moment they could all...
That's cute.
Best feeling in the world, kid.
Yeah. Yeah, the Enforcers have put posters everywhere. They're all looking for her.
That's me.
Haha! Oh, that's what she said. That's what she said to Silco.
My card.
After the time skip, my card. That's good. Okay. She's seemingly picked up a shadow.
Margot and Cross can buck all they want, but in the end, I'll be the one smiling.
Margot, Cross, and this guy. Those are some big mutton chops. Ooh. Right.
What do you know? Cleared the place out. Might have made our jobs a whole lot easier. No, we can't.
The gray?
It's factory smart,
The gas?
trapped underground. No
Okay.
more, no less. You go on ahead. Back.
The numbers guy. Is this the smoke that Caitlyn was learning about with the family key? It's like the gas the Silco released from that canister back in the CHEM-BARON meeting. But this air is just really thick with it. And all the way up here, so it's something that's usually much lower in the Undercity. Long hair. Glowing eyes. Sounded kind of canine. A bit of a bark to that. Is that our first glimpse of Warwick?
I know you're all fantasizing about sawing each other's heads off, so I'm gonna get right to it. These turf wars have to stop.
But I got a different solution. We give them Jinx. That's all they really want.
We don't hand over our people.
We?
Hmm.
You don't do much anything anymore.
That's very Vander of you, Savika. That was a sticking point for you at the start of the show.
A bow on baby blue for our friends upstairs? I'll cut you a brand new puncher, top of the line, all the fixings.
That's fun.
Take on it.
Good shot.
Promise. It's the last offer you're gonna get.
He definitely has the pink in the eyes from active shimmer use and avid shimmer use. I didn't catch if the other two Barons did as well. If Savika teamed up with Jinx, Jinx could make you a pretty fucking sick arm.
I can't believe you're dead, and I'm still mopping up your messes.
Jeez,
Aw.
lady, you crazy?
Oh.
Talking to dead people.
You here to finish me off?
Haven't I done you enough favors?
Aww. His eye drop thingy.
About now, he'd have me all over the lanes, running his collections,
Building his weapons,
making his deals.
exploding his enemies.
He dips out, the whole world flips over.
So is it not widely known that Jinx killed him?
All his plans.
Do people just think he's gone? Do people know he's dead?
The hell we supposed to do now?
She says dipped out. So do people just think Silco left?
Watch it all burn.
Ah. Title drop. Okay, so Jinx is like laying low with the hood. And this kid, the helmet. It's like a miner's helmet. Oh, Victor? Is he hearing Sky's voice? Yeah, he's hearing Sky. Is he actually awake? Oh my god, he's actually awake. Oh, both his hands. Oh, is his whole body gonna be covered in like the metallic, the purple now, except from his face? Jace, why don't you have someone watching him at all times? Yeah, it's his whole body. Oh! That's why in the intro he's covered head to toe in the, like, cloak. Oh, Jace was staying here to watch for him. Oh my god. It's very Vecna. It's very Vecna looking. I'd grab the Funko Pop from my shelf, but I don't want to look away.
My God.
Yeah.
Am I?
Oh, there's like a layering to his voice now.
You're alive.
Oh, that's what you are. Oh, oh my God! What happened to his cane? It's like a fucking magic staff now.
You must be cold.
The cane changed just from him touching it.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Sense a charge.
I sense.
A recursive impulse. Unpleasant, but cold isn't its name. The hex core.
Victor, it saved you. Somehow it
I told you to destroy it. I asked you to destroy it for me.
as if it was connected.
He asked you to destroy it.
The notes from your leg recorded everything. There are still so many questions, but
I was supposed to die. You promised to destroy the hex core.
no.
It killed Sky. Jace.
Yeah, he didn't know that.
She had such dreams.
Oh, he sees her.
I'm going to resign from the council. I understand now.
You practically already
I was
did.
always here in the lab with you. We'll make this right. Together.
Is it too late?
I must say goodbye to this place now. To you.
Goodbye. Victor, you're my partner.
Our paths diverged long ago. It was affection that held us together.
Cling to principles while your best friend bleeds out in your arms. I never asked for this. Where are you going?
Damn. How did it change him?
Jace.
Like, physically, clearly. But how? Like, change him? And blindfolding, bringing more people to the Firelight base.
It's all the fighting. We're gonna have capacity issues soon. And there's the security risk.
We're not
I recognize that voice.
All these years, we finally get rid of Silco. Just so a new one can take his place.
Heimer! Aww. You need to give people what they need to live. Or just to survive. And Heimer's already embracing that again, making toys and... That growth on the leaf is like the... Huh. There's that pink growth
Quite troubling.
around Silco's base at the first episode. But it's also kind of hex core-ish.
I have seen something of this nature before.
Yeah. Do tell. Or could it be also related to the grey stuff that's going on? Oh! 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 Heimer! I love he's trying to be stealthy with a fucking rainbow mask. But it's also clearly kind of inspired by Echo's mask.
Don't you essentially own this place?
Yeah, he does. He's not on the council anymore, but he's still, like, the professor and founder, and yeah.
Brambleback has left the jungle.
These code phrases don't work when you make them up on the spot.
I love the actual, like, sneaking, stealthy spy music they played there. That was so good. I'm grabbing the Heimer. Come here, bud. Ha! 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 Ha!
Professor,
Yes, of course. What the devil's gotten into you?
I thought.
Ooh, sneaking into their lab.
Why are you breaking into my lab?
Because he recognized it from
Gee,
Victor, yeah.
it matches the corruption we saw on the plants we tested with the hex core, but
Right.
where you found this?
Deep in the underground.
Echo's home is a marvelous place. Truly a wonder. You should see what... right. When I said home, I was, of course, referring to his cognitive center, which is certainly not a physical location hidden in the...
Oh my god.
Did any of the plants survive?
They weren't what we were trying to say.
Where's Victor?
Just in the Undercity himself. People fighting, praying, protecting what they have. Wow, there is like an energy around him. Oh, Huck. I love the choice of having it be Sky's voice that he's hearing. You could easily have him, like, reacting and not let us hear what he's reacting to. And is he gonna... how's he... I assume he just innately has magic now. But how's he gonna defend himself from from people trying to jump him, I guess. Ooh, fun edit. Clagger's goggles! Okay, what have you made? What's this present? Who's it for? The rats run from it too. The grey. I do like the kind of oil slicky color it has to it. Oh, okay, shit, this is like actively moving and has a fucking face. And people inside it. Okay. Oh god, the 2D effects over it are so good. Oh god. Vi or someone else with the gauntlets on? Damn. She just reads it as an enforcer. Why was the grey? Why this gas like forming ahead of them? Why were they like? Why are they being shielded by it, traveling within it? And then they know to check out. Well, Vi knows to check out some of their childhood haunts. Sees that this has been dismantled a bit. Yeah. Oh, but she could. Oh, Clagger's goggles. And she'd also, if she looks at the scoreboard, see that Powder was here. And bet most of her scores, but not her highest score. Oh, and she's protective of the goggles. Is this real? Is this like a hallucination because of the gas? They were so close. So, is this, the grey gas, something that Caitlyn has unleashed from like a family vault or something down below? Or is it just more of that gas from the fissures from all the mining? The last episode, the depictions of it that she was like looking at had like eyes. And then here it again, possibly stylistically, it came in with like a mouth and shit. Yeah, Caitlyn still seeing Jinx.
Sorry, Commander.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this would be the moment the Barons get her.
I'm the kind of guy who likes to get in close. Never thought I'd catch you blubbering. Wonder if Silco even saw that.
Twice. When he met me, and when I killed him.
You?
It's
Yeah.
always me. Whether I'm pulling the pin or not, everyone who gets close to me dies. Want to know the real kicker? You're the kind of guy who likes to get in close.
Yeah, it's not widely known that she killed Silco. Okay. Savika? Yeah. Oh. Okay. The wind off it, that's great. Okay, this is my favorite song so far. Oh, God! Oh, it's a new arm for her! Yes! Oh, Jesus Christ, Jinx! In time with the music on that da-da-da! Oh! Oh my God! Oh, this is so cool! A bit over-designed. Oh. Fuck. Mauser. And this kid, who are you? We're getting a lot of focus put on you. Oh, rev it! Oh my god, like a slot machine. Is each one like a different combo move she can do now? Oh. Just a little bit of energy, yeah. Something fun right now. I guess some people call it. Oh, that's so fucking good. Oh, oh my god, yes! How can you play the lyrics, I'm really getting bored, like 3 times like that in such a cool scene?
You already made your last offer.
I love this mashup of these 2 songs. There was such a video gamey sound effect there as well. Tell
me, who's a funny looking rat now?
Oh. Oh. Oh, and it makes a whole smile. Yeah. And we don't get to see it. Oh my god, that's so much blood. Or whatever chemicals it was in the arms. Oh. Little miner kid with a little shovel
Haven't
as
I
well.
done you enough favors?
Aww.
I didn't ask you for this.
It was something I could fix.
Aww.
Got that look in your eye again. What are you planning?
It looks like she's covered in, like,
My family.
glow sticks. Ooh. Ah, the money man. Ooh. Oh yeah, the footstep. He's walking in. Okay. Right. Is Victor gonna become like a leader to all the people hooked on Shimmer? Oh. I forget if it's Huck or Puck. I think it's Huck. But
Sell as well.
he's a wizard. He's got a cloak. He's got a staff, rippling magical energy all around him. He's a fucking wizard now.
We just got needs we can't ignore.
Can he help them? We made Hextech to help people.
Senseless pain.
Please tell me he can help them. He's gonna help them, fight them, or instantly disintegrate them. One of the 3. Oh. Oh, what? Making more people like him? This music and visual goes fucking crazy. Oh, and Victor's like the mage from Jace's vision when he teleported in Season 1. That glowing eyes and the hood and the arm reached out. Is he normal? Is he healed? Oh my god, he's... Wow. Yeah. He almost looks younger. Like, way younger. His hairline was way further back when we first met him. At, like, the start of the show. In the first episode, his hairline was way further back, I swear. Is Victor Jesus?
You need not suffer anymore.
Victor's Jesus. Oh, I'm so here for this. Aww. And it's almost like a shepherd's crook. His fucking staff. And it's almost like stained glass in the structure. They're definitely going for like religious imagery here. Are we still going? Okay, child's music box. Skinned two-headed wolf. Singed. Splicing stuff. Ripped out some teeth and eyes. And a heart. Okay. Is he just making... Is Warwick like a whole fucking Frankenstein thing? Like literally stitched together? Okay, I immediately need... I need to address that immediately before the thought leaves my mind. I think I said at the start of this recording, I know some things from the game. I know it is heavily implied, certainly from Season 1, that Vander will become Warwick. So is he... Is this gonna be a Tusk situation? Is he gonna, like, sew Vander into the skin of the two-headed wolf thing that he's skinned? Is he gonna, like, he's ripped out the teeth from them? Is he gonna, like, replace his teeth, like, surgically and shit, and the eyes? This could be really fucking gross, rather than just, like, werewolf plus drugs. Like, lycanthropy is fucking basically magic. But drug werewolf or fucking Tusk level abomination drugged werewolf. I am kind of ready for, even if we don't see like much of it in detail, for that to be fucking horrific. I am absolutely here for that. That was episode 2. There's only one episode left, and then I have to wait a week until the next 3, and then wait a week until the final 3. But of course, I'll be uploading these week to week to week, one after the other. I liked... Okay, the opening was fantastic. Silco's, like, burial. That was amazing. I adored that. I initially thought it was just Jinx floating in the water. Like, she'd returned there after Silco's hard speeches and hard-won lessons from the first season. But no, she like brought him in. And I loved the like repeated like releasing of the hand and then grabbing him again. And even once he's then out of reach, they're still wanting to reach out, and give him one last hug, that like head to head. It was that was brilliant. And then her and Savika bonding over that, like sat at his desk, and then sort of teaming up at the end with the fucking arm. That was such a good... The fight last episode, I'm like, cool, this is a good... We're back to Arcane. It's an Arcane fight. This episode, that was a fucking amazing fight. Holy shit! I love this show. And yeah, the little, again, like, change up of the art style sequence of the CHEM-BARONS fighting as they fell one by one. So now it's just the guy with the like glasses and top hat and all the guys with like the numbered tattoos and the weird gas mask like inbuilt mouth things, and the girl with the like leather dominatrix looking group. They did mention their names. I'll double check that. But then this kid with the like miner's hard hat, they wouldn't feel out of place in Made in Abyss with the design. But they're like on the run from... They're like being hounded by one of the Baron's lots. One of the Baron's lot. That's how that's meant to be phrased. And yeah, great musical sequence for that as well. Yeah, I'm curious about this kid. I think it's really interesting to give Jinx a younger kid. I'm assuming girl. There might not be girl. A younger kid following Jinx. Yes, but giving Jinx a little kid following them around. who so far hasn't spoken, which is immediately kind of endearing, with the big eyes and everything. I think that can be really fun for her because it gives her the opportunity to be the older sibling in a dynamic. She can sort of go, this is how thy should have been with me, and try to do better and try and outdo her in that sense. This kid could just be sort of our primary focus as someone inspired by Jinx's actions. That could be the way we go with that as well. Or it could be someone else for her to get to attached to who we could lose. That is also a possibility. I hope not. I've known this child one episode, and if anything happened to her, I'd kill everyone in this room and then myself. I like Savika trying to keep everyone together, but everyone has their own ideas for how things should be run. It's that line from the Fallout TV show. Everyone wants to save the world, everyone just disagrees on how. And here it's everyone wants to unify the lanes, everyone wants everyone wants independence from Piltover, everyone just disagrees on how. Fundamentally, from the 3 Barons we've seen, at least they all agree on, well, 2 of them agree on I want my monopoly and I want to rule the underground. One of them is like, let's hand over Jinx, and then they'll leave us be, and then I can make my power play. But yeah, they're all making power plays, and Savika's like, let's just work together, but no, they don't. The Grey was introduced this episode. It's that it seemingly is that same mist that was released from the canister by Silco, because they're using the same respirator from season 1. And introducing it in a scene that re-emphasizes the CHEM-BARONS, I feel is very deliberate to make that comparison in our heads, because that was introduced in the same scene they were introduced. So that's nice. I like that. I think without that association, I may not have made that connection. Savika and Jinx, yeah, that scene in Silco's office was great, leading to then Jinx going and cannibalizing this to make Savika's new arm, which, oh my god, was so cool. I kind of want a figure of Savika with his new arm just to check out that arm in detail. Or, like, I want that 3D model because it's so cool. Victor wakes up, and yeah, it looks like Vecna. The Funko Pop is too far out of reach. It's back there. Yeah, I'll throw art up on the screen. But very similar, the purplish stretched muscles and tendon look with the pieces of gold metal throughout. Victor still looks much more alive than Vecna does, but it's a similar look. Jace back in the lab, gonna resign as counselor, meaning he hasn't done so yet. My taking from the season 1 finale was that he was doing so. He was doing so now. But seemingly he hasn't technically given up that role yet. And then Victor leaving with that line like, oh, our past diverted long ago, it was just affection that kept us together. So Victor, in whatever state he's currently in as a result of the Hex Core, no longer has that affection for Jace. So let me just re-listen to that.
Our paths diverged long ago. It was affection that held us together.
They don't do the layered voice for every line. Like, in that line, our paths diverged long ago, it was affection that kept us together. Only the word affection has that distortion on it.
It was affection that held us.
But then there are other lines he gives where it's all distorted. So I'd love to do a full, right, I'm not going to do it on this viewing, of course, but down the line, I'd love to go back and rewatch this season and just take note of which, every line, how is it structured, when do they distort, when do they not. I feel like that could be something really interesting to read into. And then he's sort of led down to this place and starts healing people. Maybe. or further corrupting them. It's not entirely clear yet, but they're definitely going for this holy figure image with him, with the hood up like that, the shepherd's crook cane, the sort of stained glass structure. If that feels very intentional to me. Heimer playing with the kids, recognizing the corruption on that leaf. How has that corruption, is what they call it, from the hex core got to this tree down here? Is it spreading, or is this? Yeah, I mean, if this was like in the Disney TV show The Owl House, characters are like looking at one point. The main character is looking for, like, trying to uncover different forms of magic. And when they discover ice magic, it's because they're like looking at like a snowflake and like notice a recurring pattern, or like, okay, well, this must, and then write that down, and that's the glyph that they then use for ice magic. So if magic is like an intrinsic part of the world and nature, I could see sometimes you will notice that pattern. It's like the Fibonacci sequence. It's just this perfect image that sometimes crops up in nature. But no, because Heimerdinger would know that. He's 300 and something, he'd have seen this before. The only place he seemingly has seen this before was the Hex Core, which ostensibly has grown a pair of legs and is walking around, which may not be very good for any party involved. I loved him sneaking in with Echo. I love Jace catching them. Echo trying tea for the first time. Which, I'm not gonna lie, just like bog standard Earl Grey tea. My sincerest apologies, Uncle Iroh. It is just hot leaf juice. But I do like myself a nice peppermint, a nice chamomile, a nice lemon and ginger. I like some teas. Jinx building the arm from pieces from our old like arcade. The grey coming in very creature-like, surrounding Vi, Caitlyn, and the others, is very interesting. Given, again, Caitlyn viewing that thing about with this smoke that seemed, again, to have eyes. Last episode, have they like weaponized this? Is Caitlyn going down a really dark path this season? Given the intro Macbeth thing, maybe. In which case you could say Mbessa like is the woman in the background manipulating things, maybe for that comparison. But I like her still being driven and like momentarily seeing Jinx. That was good. And then yes, Jinx being ambushed, revealing that she killed Silco. So there isn't widespread information yet. Although possibly everyone who knew that, when she says that in this moment, Savika might be watching from a distance. She might have heard that. If she did, she didn't acknowledge it. So if she did hear it, it doesn't matter significantly to her. Or she didn't hear it. The kid heard that. The accountant guy heard that. Everyone else who heard that is now dead. So that is information that could spread through the Undercity, but it'll spread slowly. The whole fight was fantastic. Like, no notes. I wanna. There's one or two like private small screen cinemas in Bristol, in the city, and I'm curious how much it would cost to book that out just for me to rewatch that fight scene. I'd probably have to watch the whole episode, but God, that was gorgeous. Only one episode left. Until next week. For me, for you guys, by the time you're watching this, the whole show might be out, actually, so by the time this video goes up. But yeah, my reaction to episode 3 is going to be up next week, so link to that will be on screen now. Click that to head straight there. If it's not on screen, it's because it's not been a week yet. And you're going to have to wait. unlike me, who's just going to dive right on into the next episode. I've been Jack Maltreats. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in that corner. Bye.